Jeff here, live, coming to you live from the car in the driveway in the heat wave with no air conditioning, because I would not dare leave my car on for no reason, just because. I hope everyone's doing well today. I just kind of decided to go live sort of impromptu, last minute. I had a lot of stuff on my mind today, and I thought, what better way to clear out the clutter than to catch up with the channel and anybody who wants to stop by. So if you're watching this live or if you're watching the replay, I do thank you very much for watching. Thank you for being a part of this DiffeRant Jeff channel, for supporting the channel, for just kind of being there for me and helping me do this. I want you guys to know, I love making YouTube videos. I love doing this channel. I love experimenting. I love trying different things. And I'm just really glad that I have this channel and that I have you guys here to support me, to be fans and supporters and friends and whatever, and somewhere in between. So I just wanted to say, before I say anything, hey, Ethel, thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate it. I appreciate you, Ethel. I just wanted to say, I was watching some guy's channel the other night. I watch a lot of, the stuff that I like to watch is like, oddly, I like survivalist camping things. I happen to watch these like Australian dudes who will go on these desert islands and catch fish and cook, make fires and cook. And I just love that. That's what I watch at night. That's, if you're ever wondering what DiffeRant Jeff is doing at, to wind down before bed, I'm watching YouTube videos about Aussie guys camping. And there's one guy, I just discovered this new channel, and he was, he stopped in the middle of his, he has like 1.5 or 6 million subscribers, and he's a huge channel. And he stopped in the middle of the video and he expressed his gratitude. And it just reminded me of that. And I just wanted to start with that today. And just like, I mean, I'm a small channel right now. So it's not like YouTube isn't allowing me to make, I'm not like paying my bills off of YouTube, but I am really enjoying making videos. I've been doing it for 5 years. Recently passed my 5-year anniversary, I think a month or two ago. I think maybe May or June was my 5-year anniversary. So, so I've been doing this nonstop for 5 years. And we find ourselves in an interesting moment in history of my YouTube journey. It's just kind of the lull after the fifth wife. It was such a big build up to the fifth wife. And I posted a vlog last week, which I think was a little bit negative and downtrodden. So I want to try to be positive today, but also just to be real. When we were growing up, I used to do all the summer plays. I would do the summer shows. My mom would produce and choreograph them, and we would all get together in the hot theater and put on musicals. And it was so much fun in the community and just putting on a production. Oh, bushcraft fields. I love, if you know of any good channels that do that stuff, let me know, because I love that stuff. Bushcraft is like so satisfying for me. And so we would be like a community, and I equate making my fifth wife feature film, even though I did it totally by myself. My community was really sharing it with you guys, and like the build up to it, and knowing that people were excited about it. And I was so excited. I put so much freaking work into it. I haven't had a lot of editing to do recently, because I'm trying not to overload my brain right now, because I feel like I need to focus on keeping my at least 1 video a week, but really end up usually doing more like 2. And this week I'm doing 2 plus a live stream, and I may even do a 3rd. So what am I talking about? I don't know. I can't chill. I have no chill, as the youngsters say. But so you put on your show or you make your movie, and then when it's over, like for example with the summer shows, when the show would end, there's like the letdown, and everybody would just be kind of like sad. We'd be walking around the house, my mom and I, and my brother was in them, some of them too, and would just be like that little depression after, that little letdown of like, what's next? What do we do? And so I kind of feel a little bit of that. And excuse me, the channel, some people, Ethel mentioned to me today, and some other people have mentioned that if you have the notifications turned on, like you're not being told that the videos are. And there's nowhere I can complain. YouTube has it built. YouTube is so huge, has so many users. I don't really blame them. But if something happens, I can't reach out to a help person and say, hey, my channel isn't functioning properly. Can you please help me? Because all they do is they redirect you to these like FAQ pages where you can ask questions and get generic answers. So it's kind of like, I don't know what to do. I just need to keep on keeping on. I just wanted to touch base with you guys today. I'm not going to go super long because where should I start? First of all, thank you for tuning in. If you're watching this, how are you? How's everybody doing? It's hot here in the East, very hot. It's another one of those days where it says it's 86, but then it says the real feel is 96. And I just don't understand why they don't just call it 96. And that's, I think I mentioned that last time. Really important stuff. That it's so important that I mentioned it twice. But It's really hot. It's actually become very cloudy over the house, and I'm wondering if it's going to storm. I hope it's storm. That would be so cool if it started pouring during the live stream. That'll get us some views. My last few videos have performed very averagely or below average, and that's okay. That's okay. The Fifth Wife did really well in that first 3 days. It performed as well as I could have hoped, and I got a lot of support from people. And I've talked about it all the time, whether it's through Patreon channel memberships, or buy me a coffee tips, buying a piece of merch, or simply watching the video and commenting and liking. The support that I get from you guys is very meaningful. These are tough times, and it's mostly tough because I just don't know. Ohio's a sauna today too. Yeah, it is. I shouldn't be sitting in. I was gonna sit outside, but then the clouds got really dark, and I thought maybe not, and I can't go inside right now because the gymnastics. Hey, Law, what's up? Local Art Witch, nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Really haven't seen you in a while, but I'm very glad to know that you're still here with us. Thanks so much for stopping by and for the continued support. I know times are tough. I've seen some people fall off recently, and it's not so much that like I feel bad. I know everybody cares. I know everybody cares a lot, and so I know it's tough. You're alive. Hey, I'm alive too. Look at us. Lucky us. We're alive. Thank God. This is the time of day where the gymnastics of getting my little guy down for his nap. It's been interesting. I think I may have touched on it, but we have been working through this 2-year-old sleep regression, which I didn't know. Every time I go through something, they're like, "Oh, it's a regression." Oh, I'm sorry. Ugh, that's awful. I'm sorry. How old was he? I'm glad you're out of the fog. I'm sorry for your loss. That is not good. No, you do? Okay, so it's not just us. The 2-year regression. He started wanting to come into our bed with us, and we never allowed that. We were very strict with keeping him in either in the bassinet in the beginning or in his crib when he transferred to the crib, and he knows not to, but I still feel like that's too young, but then again, that's a great age. What a great age. Hey, Mama Squirrel. Thanks for stopping by. Guys, if you don't know, Mama Squirrel has her own channel that she does her own very unique and goofy parodies. I'm not going to try to explain it because I don't think it's fair to explain anybody else's stuff, but I'll just tell you that she's very silly. And so if you have an extra minute, check out Mama Squirrel's channel. I love to see other people doing silly, goofy stuff. I don't think there's that many parody channels out there for the Sister Wives. Honestly, I mean, I don't go searching for it. I probably should, but I don't see them come up that often. Yeah, she's very creative, and I like her approach. No one's doing what she's doing. So, I don't know. But anyway, so we got to the point where we started allowing our little guy to come into bed with us. And I didn't want to, but also like, it wasn't like he would wake up and whine. He would wake up. I don't know if he was having nightmares, night terrors. I don't know. What's the difference between a nightmare and a night terror, by the way? I don't know. But he would wake up crying, almost screaming, and really bad. And you'd have to go in and hold him. And then to put him out. Oh, my pleasure. Thank you for all the support you guys give me and just for being here for me and stuff like that. It's been, you know, I'm going to try to keep, I guess I probably have some sort of ADD. I was never diagnosed. I remember in 5th grade, my teacher was like, there's something wrong with him. And so I went to like psychological testing, and they did me through an IQ test, and no one ever told me the outcome. But my mom said, you're very bright, very, very bright, but I'm not going to tell you because it's not good for you to know. So I always took that to mean that I'm very bright, very smart, but I'm sure there's something in my mind that is different, that is maybe not optimal, but I don't care. It's all good. I have a digress much? Hey, call me Jeff Digression. Anyway, so long story. I wasn't even planning on talking about this, but this is the time of day where we put him down, and he's been doing really, really well. I've had to bribe him. Terrors. I'm gonna read this here. Oh no, yeah. I think one of my relatives had night terrors too, and they didn't call them nightmares, and it was like a very specific, different thing. I don't know if I don't think he's had that, so maybe it's more like he just wakes up scared. But he would scream and cry and just be so like sad and need to be held. And you know, we are not, you know, I've let him cry a few times. One time I let him cry 30 minutes. It was so hard, and he kept calling. He calls me Gagoom. That's something you may not know. Hey, Just Joe. Oh, Thank you so much for coming by and stopping by. I hope you're doing okay. Oh, white van pulling up to my house. Do you guys know these, like, Amazon comes with these unmarked cars now and does deliveries? I don't even know what we're getting. Probably something for the little guy. But I looked out the window the other day and there's like a little Toyota Camry or something random, some random thing, and like there he is. Hey fella. It's just weird how they come by in these cars, and I don't even know what we got. And like a person without, like, that guy at least had a uniform and a white van, but like this woman came out. She looked like she's probably like a hardworking single mom, something like that. You know, just a regular average woman with no I'll say costume, no uniform on or anything like that. She just got out of her car and was like standing by her trunk and rooting through her trunk. And I was like, what the heck's going on? And I was looking through the window, and then she came up, and then obviously it was an Amazon delivery, but it's so funny. Ooh, it's getting hot in here, guys. I'll probably keep this to about 30 minutes or less because it's very hot. But I really wanted to just keep in touch with you guys. I actually haven't gone live, I don't think, in maybe 2 weeks or more. So I intended to go live the week of the 5th wave. I don't know if I did or not. Maybe before, but not after. Small villages. Oh, yeah, that's good. Yeah, sus. Just Joe, thanks for stopping by again. Good to see you guys. Y'all, you're very much a part of my my social network. I appreciate you guys. Being like so rooted in the arts and doing what I do. I'm always at my computer or something like that. I really don't have a whole lot of people that I talk to in chat. So these lives help me too. And I hope you guys enjoy. But anyways, long story about the little guy. Is basically my point was we ended up succumbing and letting him into our bed with us for a little while, and ended up resulting in about a month of horrific sleep. I'm telling you, bad, really bad. And we couldn't get him to go down. So I had started bribing him with, I have all my toys from childhood, from the 80s and mostly the 80s and stuff. And my mom keeps everything in her basement. So I've been little by little taking some things, and I took picture the old school Tupperware boxes. They're like about this size, with like the bright red lid. And I have all my G.I. Joes. I used to love my G.I. I have like everything, Transformers, G.I. Joes, all these Matchbox cars, so many things. And so I took the box of G.I. Joes into my possession, and he was aware of it. And he, so I bribed him. I said, if you sleep really well, you're going to get a new G.I. Joe in the morning. And so it became like a routine where he would like whine in the middle of the night, but you could tell he was really like trying, and he would try, and he stayed down. So now this is like day 14 of him sleeping in his crib and not waking up, not needing us. Although we had to work through the 4th of July, and the freaking jerkwad guy in my backyard did his fireworks like over our house. Poor little guy was so sad. Yeah, rewards. So now he wakes up in the morning and he stands up in his crib and go, new G.I. Joe, new G.I. Joe. He's so freaking cute. He's as cute as any creature in the history of the world has ever been. And maybe that's equal to what all your kids have been too. I'm not going to take it away from them, but he's so unbelievably cute. I'll have to read back a couple of these things real quick. I missed a couple comments. Yeah. Danger from lions. Thanks, Mama S. I appreciate that very much. Thank you, Law. I'm glad. I'm really glad. It'll be good to keep the convo going. Chart when it's filled up for sleeping in his own bed, you can give him a prize. Yeah, I have to stop giving so many rewards now. Luckily, we're not buying new things, although we did get him a Mets jersey, and they were not very cheap, and they don't make them for 2-year-olds. So we decided it was worth it, and it's like up to 8-year-old size. So we're going to have my mom hem it or something like that. So chart, yeah, no, definitely. So I bought him a pack of baseball cards, his first pack of baseball cards, and that was a special day. That helped with that first day, was his own pack of baseball cards. Own pack of baseball cards. Like when he kept saying it, he's so cute. He doesn't even fully get it, but I had my whole baseball card collection, and anyway, so he's doing great. But my wife's up there putting him down, and yeah, you're lucky, you're cute. I know. I get it. If they're not cute, then my son just turned 2 in May. So he's a little handful, but such an awesome guy. Anyways, enough about all that. It's hot in the car. It's very hot in the car. I can handle it. So everything else has just been, like I said, the channel has been kind of like the letdown. We got 9 people watching at this moment in time. Thanks, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. It's just been a little letdown since the 5th wife, but the 5th wife was great achievement. I kind of hoped it would, I hate to say the phrase go viral because it's such an overused phrase and it suggests that something was not earned. 32, I try to always do the conversion. It's so funny that I wish I could do it more easily, but I think I understand it's very hot. Yeah, it says it's real feel 96 today. I shouldn't be in the car, but I don't know where else to go because the whole reason I brought that up is I can't talk in the house right now because I'm loud and animated and I'll wake up my guy or prevent him from sleeping. If I open my door a crack, will that help? 1%. Anyways, guys, so I did want to say, like I said since the beginning, it is awesome. 91. Holy moly. It's awesome to be able to make videos, and I just have been, I don't want to say I've been doubting things, but when the channel has been so, people are mentioning it, thank you. I'm not going to tell you guys who, but I actually did something I've never done today. I'm in a different, okay, this is why I'm having this video today. I'm in a different territory. I'm starting to think ahead and get a little scared because, as you guys know, I've had a 25-year acting career. And in that 25 years, I did 4 Broadway shows in New York City. And I did a national tour. I've done regional productions. I had a couple small little things in TV and film, not enough. But I've done stuff enough to the point where prior to COVID, I completely supported myself very well. But I didn't save enough and yada, yada, yada. And here we are now. And now it's like I submitted to agents, managers, auditions, getting callbacks for auditions, and I'm not booking. I can't seem to book things. I can't get callback for agents. These agents won't work with me. I don't know what the deal is, why, but like I've been losing so much sleep. The videos are not performing as well. I kind of hoped things would like go. And like I just need like a good boost on the channel to get my belief back, because like this time last year, you know, I was really hitting my stride with the Sister Wives and gaining a lot of subscribers. I woke up today to -3 subscribers, -3. And I've talked about this before. I mean, yesterday I posted that video about the old man in the locker room. Maybe that turned somebody off. I don't know. But I checked out the statistics. It doesn't show that I lost anything from that video. Usually they'll show you, like sometimes it'll be up there immediately. Like I've posted Sister Wives videos and like, I think I teased Janelle and like people unfollow me. But you could tell right away if someone like unsubscribes because of something. So I don't think my video yesterday I just wanted to post it. I want to like try some different things, but still not stop my Sister Wives stuff, because I'm going to continue with Sister Wives Sundays, 2 p.m. And that was a true story, guys. I was because my little guy's taking a swim class at the Y, and so they go through the little boys' room, or the little, I guess my wife takes them through the girls' room to take them in, and then I go through the men's room, and it never fails with these old fogies. And I mostly think, I don't know if I communicated my point. It was just an improvisation. I was like, I want to see if I could do this. Like, will I one day wake up and be that guy, and I'll just be standing in the locker room with, you know, everything out in the open and just hoping someone will talk to me. Like, why doesn't anybody want to talk to me? Walking around so bizarre. Marie, hi Marie, thanks for stopping by. Thanks everybody for stopping by. I'm really glad to see you guys. Brightens my day. Thank you guys. I'm glad you guys liked it, but the guy was literally talking full voice. He was talking full voice. And talking literally about making like innuendos about some woman he had, like a secretary or something he had done with the secretary at one point. You know, he didn't get into like graphic details, but he was just being Mr. Hotshot. I don't know how old he was. He was probably about 70 or something. And good shape. He was fit for a 70-year-old guy. Not that I look close, but you could just, you know, I had to wash my hands. The guy put his foot up on the sink and he was drying his like inner thigh. I'm just like, and he's talking to this other guy who was wearing a towel. He had some like modesty, and it just made me laugh. So I was like, I got to try to do this just to see. Sometimes I secretly want to see if I could ever be a stand-up comedian. I'm scared to try stand-up comedy because I know I'm funny and I know I have great ideas and I'm good at improvisation, But when it comes to like connecting the dots to actually getting up on a stage and doing stand-up comedy, I've done some things in the city where I did improv shows with my characters. This is like way before my YouTube channel. Like I have all these characters I do. You guys know Geeble. I did Geeble, and I have his character Marvin and Johnny and all these other characters I used to do. Artress, I do a character that's a dwarf from Elizabethan times, kind of like Dick Dwarf. You guys know Tim Conway stuff. But apparently people, it's too offensive. You can't do that. Someone was like, would you do this for a theater full of dwarfs or little people? And I was like, no, I guess I wouldn't. Hopefully if they had a good sense of humor. It wasn't really like putting the dwarf down. If anything, the dwarf was the coolest guy in the show. His name is Artress. Oh, it's one of my best characters. It's sad that I can't do it anymore, but I digress again. Spoke briefly with Mona today. We miss Mona. We miss Mona a lot. Had a really quick email with her. Just let you know, we're just sending our love and good vibes. If anybody's out there, we're sending everybody our good vibes and good love. We miss the people who have to step away, and we love everybody. I love all you guys a lot. And what can I say? I was going somewhere with that. But anyways, I want to try other things. I've been writing some stuff. I used to script all of my shorts. That was how I developed my ability to try to write screenplays. So the whole point was to try to get good at writing and to get good at editing and good at filming and good at acting, get better at acting. So, but since like, I think late November or December, I've been improvising all of my shorts. So I just take notes and I just improvise, which is really freeing, but also more challenging because you don't really know where you're going. And then so imagine me being like, so I may improvise a short today for Cody selling gun parts, because I saw that there was like a headline about Cody selling gun parts at some show. And it's so funny how people like have to make, people spotted him and stuff. So I thought it might be kind of funny to try and do an improv about Cody selling gun parts. He's got Scud missiles he's trying to sell and random old holsters with holes in them. I don't know. So we'll see. But, when the new season ended and the Fifth Wife is over and past, it felt like, I was getting like close to 1,000 views a day or more sometimes. Now I'm way, way, way less than that. Yeah, I told her today, Marie, that the channel misses her a lot. And I don't know. I'm not, we're friends, but I'm not going to say I don't know anything. I just know that we miss the channel, misses her, and I hope she's good. I hope everybody's good. I hope I'm good. I hope we're all good. Love to all. But I'm sure she misses it a lot. So I did something today. I'm all over the place, as I usually am. I did something today that I've never done before. I reached out to a large YouTube channel. I'm not going to say their name. Basically asking for them to watch a video of mine and give me a shout out. And I said, I'll give them a shout out if they did. But it's funny, like, I don't have that. What is a shout out? Oh, I'm sweating. It's hot in here. Sorry, guys. What is a shout out from me worth? But it wasn't without a crystal ball, but because I don't even know if she has an email on the web, but like there's some larger Sister Wives content channels that, if someone like that were to give a shout out for me, first they would have to be sincere and like what I do. And that's not a guarantee. I think the reason my channel hasn't grown more probably is because, I don't know. I think what I'm doing is kind of weird. Yeah. Well, it's definitely, what we're doing is pretty strange and it's understandable. And then like everybody, it's like, am I asking for something for free? I even said to my wife, I joked, like, what would it be worth to me monetarily to pay someone for a shout out? I guess I'll offer $20, but I don't think I would offer more than that because you don't know what's it's so weird. It's just a weird time. I applied for a job yesterday and I've stuck to my guns of doing only my art for my entire career. I've never had a survival job in 25 years. And I think I may have to try to do that soon, but we'll see. It's just like, I don't want to just get by. I want my family to feel secure. So it's not like the worst thing in the world. I taught a master class for musical theater audition for some kids 2 weeks ago, and that was nice, but it's just one day at work. It's just one day at work, but it was very nice. The kids were great. And I hope that leads to more opportunities in the down times. I had an audition, a callback, and I was really thinking I was going to get it. And it's not even a great paying job, but I really need something. I just need something right now because I still believe in myself, but it's just tough. I'm not trying to be sad or down or anything. It's just brutal. It's just brutal when you're an actor, when you can't get an agent, can't get seen. That's the thing about being an actor. It's probably not unique to actors, actually. I'm sure it's other people, but you can't even get auditions for things. People are like, oh, why don't you do soap operas? I'm like, of course I would love to do a soap opera. I would love to do it. They pay so much money. You get, like, I've been told that by people who even, it's funny. It's just, you just can't. You can't get seen. You can't get seen. It's like the whole industry is like designed to like prevent you from getting seen. All the best talent agents are not accepting submissions because they only accept submissions if you're recommended to them. So you have to be recommended by someone. And I even got recommended to a good agency by someone I worked with in the job in the winter. And I thought maybe that would lead to something, but they never called. Most offices are not looking to sign new people. So it's just, but I applied for like a little teaching job somewhere, and it's basically we pay minimum wage. And I tried to do the math, and I'm like, man, it's just tough. And this is where we're at. This is where we're at, guys. This is where we're at. Scroll back. I think I missed a few things here. My phone is so hot. Well, it's hot out here. Anyways, thank you guys so much for stopping by. Since it's so hot, I should probably end this pretty soon. What did I want to talk about today? I wanted to talk about life of a YouTuber, life of an actor. Say hello, ask you guys how you are doing. How are you guys doing? Please feel free to chime in. I'm here. I want to hear how you guys are. I wrote something really cute that I want to film, but it's going to be more technical. It's about, I saw this guy in town who's an older guy, probably late 60s, maybe 70 or maybe let's just say 60s, I think. And he was flying one of those drones. It was right around the water. We were by the waterfront, and oh, big truck! My little guy loves the big trucks. He gets so excited, he screams and runs to the window. Let's see. Having a bad back means I always have a tennis ball in the car to stick in my a little better. He was flying the drone around. Anyways, he was flying the drone around town, and he kind of like lost it. It seemed like he like almost lost it. It was like gone. He kept like looking down, and then finally it showed up again. And me and my little guy, and my wife were watching it. And my little guy loves the drone. Now I have the drone. The drone is a part of the family now, and the drone helps get the little guy to brush his teeth and eat his food, stuff like that. And he has his own drone now, the baby drone. He does it. He's like, so cute, so cute. He starts doing funny voices now too, guys. Oh my gosh, you can't even imagine. He'd just be like, no. He like makes this little like funny low voice. It's too cute. All this stuff you guys know. Yeah, it's getting too hot in here. Gotta wrap it up in a minute. But I wrote something about an old guy with a drone who uses the drone to pick up old gals. So I think it's really cute. Actually, it's sweet. But I would like to film it outside, ideally. I want to film some stuff outside again. I feel very cooped up in my office with the green screen. And I wonder if filming outside would help the channel or not. That's the weird thing. I just don't know what's it going to take to get a little bit more, get the crowd growing again, get the fans. Thank you, Ethel. He is a very, very clever, cute little guy. Yeah, so I might film that, but every time you want to film outside, it's been a heat wave. And then again, like I want to film it in a park, but I'm not really going to go to a park and get into like full old girl drag. I don't think that's what I want to be doing in my own town. So I have to like be more creative on where I can film outside, and then like be my, it's just, we've talked about this, right? I'm really sweating now. So that's basically what I wanted to talk about. I got some new things. I've been writing here's one more thing I want to, hello, Linny. Oh, thank you. Thanks for stopping by, Linny. I am writing, and I am almost done with my first children's book. And now that I'm almost done and looking into ways to, drive a town over, and I'm going to get beat up in the neighboring town, and they'll find me like in a puddle. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, it would be funny. And I love dressing up as characters, but I'm aware that like, dressing up as a woman is like seen as pretty strange to some people. So I'll do although when I did my feature film, You're Fired, James, actually all my female characters that I dressed up as I did within the house or on my property. But one of my neighbors saw me in the backyard doing one of those scenes. If you guys have seen my film, You're Fired, James, I played James's mother and James's wife. And I did this scene in the backyard as James's wife, where he was like having this, like, she's having this tender moment. And I was like, you got the white hair with the long white braid. And I was wearing the dress I use for Robin now, was the dress. And I saw him at a barbecue, and he was kind of like, yeah, what were you doing, man? And I was like, oh, I'm a comedian. I just goof around. And he was like, okay. They didn't invite us to another barbecue. But anyway, so I'm writing a children's book. It's almost done. It's about a hippo and who meets a little boy, and the little boy helps him. I was writing a different children's book, but my drawings were scaring my little guy, so I scrapped that and I started a new one about this hippo who gets a tin can stuck on his foot, his hoof. And I'm really close to done, actually. I've done almost all the drawings. I'm just putting the pages together now with the text. And I was looking into like about self-publishing and how to distribute it and try. And then everything I do is just impossible to succeed at, because apparently 7,500 new children's books a day are added to the Amazon Kindle bookstore thing that you can do. Whoo, nothing green is hot. So I'm still going to do it. Maintenance man knocked on your door while I was making a video. Oh my gosh, I want to hear this. Making a video, and I was embarrassed. That's great. Hey, you're in your own house. That's funny. I had to have, I was trying to get the air conditioning cleaned, and these two young worker guys had to come through my office, and I have all my wigs and everything hanging from the door. I kind of just like moved them to the side. The other book for Osgood. Oh, the other book was about, it's all based on something that I was saying or that we experienced and that he seemed to like. So we went to this museum, and the mannequins there was a mannequin wearing like Art Deco clothing, and he thought the mannequin was really cool. So I made it called The Mannequin and the Boy, kind of a thing. And the mannequin comes to life and the boy touches him, and then the mannequin flies with him out into the world, and they go through all this stuff. I drew a lot of pictures for it, but the mannequin was understandably a little scary. And my mom, my wife were like, do you think like any little boy wants to think they're going to be basically kidnapped from a museum and like flown away from their parents? I'm like, okay, understood. Scrapped it. Not sad. But this new book is going to be done. I am going to distribute it, even if it's only distributed through the channel to you guys or anybody. It's cute, sweet, and I have other ideas. So I don't know what's going to work, but I know there's a Bible passage that I think of in times like this. Keep sowing all of your seeds, because you never know which one will grow. Perhaps they all will. Paraphrasing. But that one really touches my heart right now, because I have so many talents and so many things that I'm passionate about, but all of them are impractical and like a shot in the dark, one in a billion. So anyway, guys, I think that's it. I'm working on my script for my next feature film called Me and My Child's Toys, which I've talked about several times, but it's tricky because it's a very emotional, sad story. And my uncle was like, why don't you write something happy? I was like, this is just the idea that I have. It's not me. It's not my story. But it's about a dad with so much anxiety that he like can't spend time with this kid, and he gets cut out, and the wife leaves him and the kid leaves him, and he's like stuck in there with the old stuffed animals from the kid, and he uses their voices and talks to them, and they encourage him to break down his wall and overcome his anxiety. So it has a happy ending. And no, it's not my life. There's like little tiny nibbles of my life in it, or the voices for the toys is totally my life, but my anxiety is not that bad at all, and my family is happy and we love each other. So anyways, guys, thank y'all so much for stopping by. Hopefully we have some good things coming up soon. The channel will do well. I watched the new Sister Wives for season 7 today. I'm going to film it this afternoon. And yeah, I got you. It's tough. And I've always said, it's not that. Somebody also told me, you don't seem to care about money that much based on my lifestyle. And I'm like, oh no, I care about money. Very much so. It's just that I care about doing what I love more than money right now. I've always thought that if I could do what I love, then I'll be happy, and I want to be happy. But the irony being, which I think I've said this recently, I think I said it in my last vlog from last week, is that the types of like sleepless nights and suffering that I'm having because of trying to make it as an artist and an actor is probably more than I would have had if I had a steady job. Because it's foolish of me to say that people who have 9-to-5s or steady jobs are not happy, because probably a huge percentage of them are. But it's just the way my mind sees it. It's just how it is. So see these comments here. Missed a couple. I need to wear my glasses for these, because whenever I have to read the comments, I have to like. I thank you, Ethel. I know I'm going to keep on keeping on. I ain't going anywhere. I love doing that. That's what I wanted to start with today. I love doing this so much. The fact that I have this here, I'm making $130 a month off of my YouTube right now. It ebbs and flows though. It was down to like 88 recently, and then it goes up, and then the fifth wife was a good day for the channel because I got some tips and some this and then, so that adds up. I got a new channel member recently, but I'm losing a Patreon member this week, and I'm making about $85 on my Patreon a month, and but that's going to change, and it's just basically tips. It's just tips. At this point, it's going to take a long time for this all to matter, unless some gigantic, big, famous person likes my goofy, ridiculous stuff and gives me a shout out, and then all my dreams will come true. Right? Is that what's going to happen? I'm so hot. All right, I'm going to finish this, and then I'm going to read you guys' comments, and I'm out of here because I'm too tired and I'm not tired, actually. I feel really good. I'm never going to give up, Mama S. You either. Keep going. And what Mr. Beast says, who I don't watch his videos, but he's the biggest YouTuber in the world, is that every video, every thumbnail, you should be trying to get better, and looking objectively at ourselves. And so I'm trying to reinvent some of my videos. I think they are too long now, so I'm trying to make them a little shorter. And I don't know. I'm just trying to do better. We got to always try to get better. Our voices, our sound quality, our lighting quality, all those little things, they do matter. Money is necessary. Yeah, thanks, Lenny. I appreciate that. All right, guys. My phone's going to overheat probably before I do. So you guys know what to do. Watch the videos, comment, pass the word. If you have any spare cash, I love channel members. I love Patreon members. I always share unique stuff on my Patreon, like my paintings and stream of consciousness and songs, full versions of my old songs, and vlogs on there and stuff like that. And then obviously the Buy Me a Coffee is a great way because they take the least percentage. And Buy Me a Coffee has been great this last month because of Sister Wives. I got it. Several people gave me nice tips on there, and I'm probably going to transfer that into the account today, and that'll be a nice thing. So anyways, you guys are amazing. Thanks for stopping by and supporting me and being here. I hope you have a great day. I hope you are happy and are healthy and doing well, and we got to do whatever we can to be a little bit more healthy, be a little bit more happy, and all that stuff. Okay, guys, really, really love you guys. Thank you so much, and I'll be in touch again soon. No, Marie, thank you. You guys have all done so much for me. If you've done something for me, if you've supported me, watched a video, commented, you don't have to just, I don't want anybody ever to feel like they need to. You guys have all supported me so much. It's just got to put it out there. I just got to put it out there. Okay, thank you guys again so much. Really appreciate you. I'll be posting new videos this week soon.